What's going on, everybody? Today's video is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I got it on sale for like $10 or something. I don't know what it was on sale. If I'd have paid full price for it, I'd have been very upset. The game is pretty short and it is extremely linear. Like, the only time you'll come across multiple branching paths is one of them is the way you're supposed to go, and the other one is usually like a collectible or something. You have different different choices you can make, but other than little things in the story, I don't know what difference they make, and they don't make any big changes to the story. I mean, it's all pretty.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
You have to like that pop up for you to choose.
How are we to convince a beast collector to purchase a tree?
It's pretty easy. I had it on normal.
So what the nowhere?
And I mean, there was a few times I died, but that was the only other complaint I really have is that whenever you die or lose your game or reload a save or any of that, it takes a while for it to load.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed.
You have your pistol. You can unlock a charge shot, where you double tap R and charge it.
What is your problem?
A little double jump.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
When you start off, you've only got Rocket and Groot, but Drax and Gamora catch up with you towards the middle, or maybe a little past the middle of the first area, and then they're pretty much all with you at all times. There's like one or two times when somebody leaves the party, but they're all pretty much with you. And you can hold down let one do it right now because I'm still doing this shit, but you can hold, I think, the L1, and it'll pull up
Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit, or we'll get thrown right
pull up
over.
a little menu for you to choose what special attack you want to use, and they recharge. There's no gauge. It's just worry about, you know, like magic skills or something to run out. Don't worry about that. And like I said, they recharge, and that you unlock abilities. Jump in. Lots like that.
I'm going back to the ship.
Like I said, my only real problem with it is it's extremely linear. The combat can get a little stale.
We should have gone to my
as you play through the game, Quill will unlock elemental properties that you can use with your gun. This ice, fire, wind, and the other one's electricity. I don't know, I can't remember. And they don't carry over with New Game Plus. You have to wait till you get to the part of the story that's got them.
Not sure.
So that sucks. All the abilities you've learned, all that stuff, that carries over,
But it ain't moving now.
and upgrades that you've made,
You know what?
the outfits you found, as you can see.
I think I'm scared of some little.
I got Rocket Raccoon all pimped out with his little suit. Of course, it doesn't have a custom outfit on. It's Star-Lord.
I'm gonna get mud in my fur.
They hold that L1 and L. As you see, things pop up like for Drax to throw objects. You have mobility. Like, say if there's areas you can't get to, each of your party members have something special that they can do to for getting across. Like Drax, for instance, can get large blocks or any heavy stuff and throw it or move it so that you can jump across or climb on top of it or whatever. more, there'll be certain walls that you can scale. And what you do is you get her to, you choose where you want her to stick to. It's the same way. You hold on L1, and it'll show you who you can use for that particular deal.
Stay away from its sharp
And
edges.
then you jump up to her, and she'll throw you up in there.
This has got my
So
name
you
on
throw
it.
a platform.
Must destroy the
The
core.
Groot will
I
he'll
don't
make
think
a
the glue matters. It's the spikes
he makes
inside.
like a vine bridge.
I was getting bored anyway.
I must reluctantly agree. The jelly is parching.
And you see when enemies die, the green orbs fill your life back up. The only way you really get money on here, well, not really money, it's what you use to craft your upgraded stuff. It's like as you play, you get ability points. Each person has 4 skills mapped to a different button on the D-pad. Excuse me. And yes, perks. That's what you use your components bar to upgrade. Like some of them are pretty cool. Charge shot. There's actually a trophy associated with that one. And then you have the outfits. All the different outfits, and each character's got a bunch of them. I think Drax may have the least. No, it's the same as theirs. Yeah, so Star-Lord's got the most. One thing I don't like is there's a chapter select where you can go back and
We need to get to the core.
you can go back and redo the chapters, but there's nothing that tells you like how many it doesn't tell you how many things are missing. Like what plus like how many seconds you've gotten. So without having a guide, you won't have any way of knowing which ones you need to go to. So you just have to replay through it. Like I said, it's extremely linear. Except when you come across 2 paths, one of them goes to the collectible or the crafting materials.
Want to see some fireworks?
Like I said, the combat gets kind of stale after a little while.
The jelly is parching.
When you first play through and you're unlocking new skills, that's nice, but after you already... Yeah, the only one that takes a long time to recharge is the ultimate skill. They take a little while to recharge, but they're not that bad. One thing is the melee attack is fucking overpowered.
What's the deal? Can we actually hurt these things?
The prickly interior must be shattered.
Thought you got the ice shot right here somewhere.
like? We were outside
Anyway,
letting
yeah,
help
you
in
went
the
on
sanctuary.
L1 and
Creatures here are not
that's how you do your attacks.
Sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
Thought that was one of
There's
the
a
vlogs you
trail
got her.
going through the jungle.
Yeah, this is one instance where you lose one of your party members.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I think.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time. When the
Anyway,
jungle-
I'll show you the. Like I said, that's all the skills. And I think you have to get to a certain point in the game to unlock the last one for each character. I think it's either you get to a certain point and they unlock. I'm pretty sure it's a certain point in the story, and it unlocks the bottom one. I think you still have to buy it with ability points, but it unlocks with the story. But New Game Plus, they carry over. So just like your perks do.
Bill of War raged
Anyway, that's
stronger than
really
the
all I
storm.
got. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I mean, it's a really fun game. I wouldn't pay the full $60 price for it because it's rather short, and there's not much in the way of exploring or doing stuff because, like I said, it's extremely linear. So
No doubt she shot them down.
I don't
I
know.
fought the
I wouldn't pay
Shatari,
full
same as
price
you.
for it. It's just I don't think it's worth it.
See anything you can climb on?
Not really. Well, maybe if we cleared the gunk off the side.
Shall I rip it apart then?
Let's go easy if we can. Keep in
So each
mind this
person
old
has
thing
their own
helped win
things
the
they can
war.
do.
Drax, pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
I will
Well,
say the
continue ripping it
interesting
apart.
thing is that
No,
the
no,
banner
no.
between the
I
teams.
think we're good.
Pretty funny.
Great. We made it halfway up. There,
Oh
there.
yeah, one thing I will mention is
All right,
There's
Rocky,
a-
that wind control
a
panel's all
glitch
yours.
at the very
It
first
still works.
level of the game where
Everyone watch out for
you get to a
beeping
certain
red
point
lights.
and there'll be
What?
these
Why?
things
This is
eating the
a
ships.
resistance ship.
Well,
We'll be
looks like
lucky if
maggots
there's
on the
only
body,
one
it
booby
looks like.
trap on it.
And Rocket will say something to you about challenging you to see who can kill more of them. There's actually a trophy associated with it. If you kill more of them
Don't
than he
sound
does,
like no jelly thing.
it unlocks the
Say that
trophy.
maybe Hellbender's call echoes
But
throughout the
anyway, if you save right there at that part after, because whenever he says that and you shoot it, a little counter pops up at the top of the screen and shows your and his kills. And if you save the game there and then reload it, when you reload the save, the counter will be at the top of the screen. And when you walk to where that thing was at that you gotta kill, when you kill it, the camera locks on to where it was at and it will not let go. It will not unlock. You can fall off
Looks like
the
something
side
big moved through here.
and get respawned up. You can reload your save. It don't matter. The camera will not unlock from looking at that thing. The way I got around it was
Yeah,
instead
I
of
bet you are.
What's the
falling
weirdest
off the
monster
ledge,
you guys
just don't shoot
I
the
once
thing.
saw a brute transformed regalian wearing
Yeah,
a
the
Clintar
little
parasite.
maggot looking thing. I don't remember what they're
You see
called.
anything with claws
They
the
eat
size of
ships or
Drax?
something like
Let me
Rocket
know.
said.
I thought we
But they,
already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing for?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little sport. A girl
If
has
you
to
shoot it, it locks on. So you just don't shoot it and just continue walking,
Ooh, mysterious.
and it'll be alright.
Yeah, some
It
kind of
won't, and then you
cave.
can go get to
It's
killing
got
the rest of
hidden
them
treasure.
for that trophy.
Please don't let there be a space baron here. And hello, mystery goo.
I saw a box up there. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. So try to keep it short. It's worth checking out. It is fun, but I wouldn't pay full price for it because it's like $60, I think. So I wouldn't pay that much for it because it's too short, too linear, and like I said, the combat can get not boring, but it gets redundant. Till you unlock new skills, and it's okay when you get all the skills for everybody, but it gets old. But the game is fun at least one time through, so I would recommend checking it out if it's on sale. Anyway, y'all take it easy, have a good one.